You got to be kidding me. What is up, guys? How are you? I told you I lied. This process is ridiculously hard to do. This isn't just for show. Daniel Jones was the Daniel Jones tape that I watched this morning. It scared me too much. Like I was all in on the Cutcliffe and watching the interviews and the guy looks like Eli Manning, right? And he has he's stubborn, he has the hair, he's just the type of guy that you want your sister to date, he has all of that working for him. And then you turn on the tape and like, holy shit, this guy literally cannot throw from the right part of his body. He throws up moon balls, and it comes to a point where do you want to just draft good guys, or do you want to win? And most of the time I want to draft good guys, but I need the combination, and I'm too much on the good guy side a lot. And with Daniel Jones, oh my gosh. Oh, what is up, Texas Savage? Everybody coming in here to the show. Drew Lock would be really exciting. I think Denver's going to take him. I really do. I think the Broncos are going to get Lock because Drew Lock, I'll tell you this, he hates Kansas City. He has a burning desire to go back to his hometown and burn down the hometown of Kansas City. He's envious of Patrick Mahomes because he wanted to be the Chiefs quarterback, and now that Mahomes is the Chiefs quarterback, Drew Lock is going to try to burn that city to the ground each and every time. He's out for vengeance. He's out for blood. And that is going to be a rivalry that's going to be a beautiful thing to watch in the AFC West. Dwayne Instagram Haskins. I can't wait to play Dwayne Haskins in Washington. I hope that the Raiders, or I hope that the Jets trade back with the Washington Redskins. And if the Jets want Ed Oliver, there's an ability, like, why not just take Rashawn Gary and move back to 15? Why not acquire more picks and more assets? I even think the Oakland Raiders, if they don't like Josh Allen, should move back with the Washington Redskins. And Dwayne Haskins, again, yeah, I don't want him. I think he's too much of a look-at-me personality. I don't want him as a quarterback. Yesterday, I was all in on Daniel Jones at 17, but I don't want Daniel Jones now because Daniel Jones, he's just not good enough. The ball just floats on him. He can't make the NFL throws. He can't make the downfield throws. And I just worry about his talent. I really do. It comes down to everything on the field with Dwayne Haskins. I think that Drew Lock is definite. I think Drew Lock's talented enough to play in this league. I think Drew Lock has faced adversity. He has a great family. I'm in on Drew Lock. I don't know where we are going to be in that process. I think Drew Lock is going to go to Denver at 10. If we trade with the Lions at number 8 to secure Lock, I think that I would like that. I'm going to give you guys the quarterback that I believe the Giants could seriously be in the market for, and I'm going to give you the surprise quarterback that's going to go in the first round. The quarterback that is going to go in the first round that nobody expects, I believe that the Giants or the Chargers or the Patriots, I think somebody's going to take Jarrett Stidham from Auburn. Jarrett Stidham from Auburn has a huge arm, massive talent. Very professional kid, already is engaged to a girlfriend. Hey, he went to Baylor. He's faced great adversity. When he got kicked out of Baylor, he was throwing footballs to high school kids. He literally had to go to a high school field and he had to throw footballs to high school kids. He had to grab these kids from the local Texas high school, and he went to this random high school to play football during his off year because of Art Briles, because of all the bullshit that happened at Baylor. That's exactly what happened with Jarrett Stidham. And Jarrett Stidham's faced a ton of adversity. Jarrett Stidham has a big-time arm. His coaching staff was absolutely awful last year. And Jarrett Stidham's release is twice as good as Daniel Jones. Like, he has such a quick release. He's played big-time games, and he's played at big-time programs. I mean, he played at Stevensville High School. And oh, man, I'll give you a wrench, dog. I got to give you a wrench. Dog. I got to give everybody a wrench on here. It's wrench day. It is draft freaking day. It's draft day, and let's do it. Let's freaking do it, man. Let's add some wrenches, all right? So, Mr. Bad Dog, I listened to Bad Dog's video, and yesterday I was all in on Daniel Jones because, again, the people that hate Daniel Jones are kind of the same people that I freaking hate. It's all these draft nerds, like the guys at I like Matt Miller's podcast. Like, I think those guys are smart, but I think that they're just kind of arrogant. They treat Giants fans like shit. Like, every national podcaster treats Giants fans like complete shit. They hate us. They're like, the Giants are the only team dumb enough to draft Daniel Jones. And it made me be like, you know what? F these guys. I want Daniel Jones to go out and ball out on all these motherfuckers. That's where I was yesterday, because all the hate of Daniel Jones is getting so damn annoying to me that I'm getting pushed into Daniel Jones because all these people are telling me that, they hate, all these people are telling me that they hate Daniel Jones. And, I just don't know if I don't think Daniel Jones is good enough to succeed. I'm all in on Jarrett Stidham. I'm all in on Stidham, okay? I want the Redskins to get Haskins. If the Cardinals pass on Murray, we have an opportunity. I hate that Herbert is not in this draft because Herbert is a very safe quarterback option. He would have fit us perfectly. Tua would have fit us perfectly. I'm sad that those guys are not in this class. I'm really sad that Justin Herbert is not in this class, because then we would have ended up getting Drew Lock as the quarterback. I don't think Cincinnati is taking a quarterback, and I don't think Miami is taking a quarterback, because it takes a ton of balls for a first-year head coach that barely has facial hair to say, you know what, Andy Dalton, you've been the quarterback here 8 years, but we're moving on from you, Andy. I don't think that Zach Taylor has the balls. I don't think that he has the guts to make that kind of decision. He doesn't have he doesn't have the guts to make that decision. And today is the day. The Entertainer Talking Sports is moderated up. I can't wait to watch him and Bad Dog tonight. It's great to hang in with the Entertainer. Yo, son, my friend from Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I love about the people of Cleveland is that, the Odell Beckham trade happened. Everybody hopped on their bandwagon. I stayed back, and you know what? Those people still love me, and I really want to thank you, yo, son, because you've been in my corner from day one, and trash talk is just a part of the game. It's just a part of the sport of sparring. And I'm sure the Jacksonville Jaguar fans are going to come back when I predicted their downfall. You heard it right here. I predicted a 4-12 season before anybody did. The Jaguars now, nobody trusts Jacksonville. Now I'm ready to throw out an olive branch and make a business deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got some good plans for tomorrow, top streams. If you're going to be in Nashville, my friend, it could be very exciting tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to jinx it, though. You never know with the rain. You never know with flights, but trying to for sure. Alex Sports, my friend, I think you hit me up on Twitter all the time. Big Blue's making a lot of sense. This quarterback draft, you look at Drew Lock, he hasn't beaten any good teams. You look at Dwayne Haskins, he's played 1 year. He's kind of a look-at-me kind of personality. I think he's similar to like Russell Westbrook. I think that Dwayne Haskins think that the world hates him when really everybody loves Dwayne Haskins. So I think that Haskins is a little sensitive for the big city again. I'm not the biggest Haskins guy. Everybody in the world loves Dwayne Haskins. And Molly and everybody at First Take, everybody shoves Dwayne Haskins Redskins at Giants fans, and it's tired and played out. It's annoying. Drew, listen, he's a good college football player, and if he mentally survives the ups and downs of the league, he could be a decent quarterback. He needs to learn to get rid of the ball even quicker than he does. I look at Kyler Murray. I think Kyler's going to be great, but I think that the Cardinals are doing the right thing. I think Cliff is doing the right thing. I look at the Rosen one. The Rosen one has gone through a lot of adversity. I think the Rosen one has talent. I wasn't the biggest Rosen guy in the world last year. I don't love the personality of Rosen. I am not like my buddy Jet Central. I'm not like my buddy JC that loves Josh Rosen. So for me, if the Patriots, if we can guarantee Stidham in the second round, I am all for Jarrett Stidham. I'm all for Stidham. This guy Stidham is absolutely more talented than Daniel Jones. He's more talented than Haskins. He's just as talented as Locke. This guy Stidham is a first-round talent. And if he would have come out last year, he would have been a first-round talent. This guy spun the rock at the Senior Bowl. I love what I see from him on tape. He needs coaching. He needs pocket awareness. He's somewhat, you want to see a little bit more competitive edge come out in Stidham. You know, he's this nice Texas kid. You want to rile him up a little bit. He needs a little bit of Baker Mayfield, ironically. And this Stidham guy, I'm telling you, Jarrett Stidham is a talented mofo. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Patriots take Stidham at number 32. My surprise of the whole draft, the shocker, Jarrett Stidham goes in the first round. That's my shocker. That's my shocker. Steven, God bless you. Doing God's work, sitting out there in New York traffic. God bless you, Steven. I am nervous for tomorrow, Steven. I am nervous for tomorrow. Ooh, Stevie Paz. Everybody coming together. Bad Dog with the new logo. It's freaking weird. It still needs time to get adjusted to the Bad Dog. It is crazy, but I do like it. It's better than the generic Giants logo, but I love Giants football, so the Bad Dog is freaking me out here, the dog. Okay, so I like Stidham. Bad Dog likes Kyler Murray. If we're going to need the King's ransom to get Kyler Murray. At number 6, Josh Allen. I'm feeling good about Allen. That's the number 6 I'm feeling great about, guys, because I'm telling you, I love Christian Wilkins, and I really love Josh Allen. So we are Gucci. I think the Jets are going to select Ed Oliver, and I think that we're going to, again, actually, if the Redskins, imagine if the Jets select Ed Oliver. Imagine if the Jets select Ed Oliver and the freaking Raiders trade to the Redskins. And imagine a first 4. Imagine this first 4. This is my dream 4. If we get Kyler, Bosa, Haskins, and Oliver in the first 4. Imagine if we get that. That could happen. That means that Quinnen or Josh is coming home. That means that Quinnen or Josh is coming home, and that means that our job in the first, that means that we're getting a sensational Hall of Famer at number freaking 6. We are Gucci. We are Gucci, Noah. We are Gucci. Please, Jets, take Ed Oliver. There is smoke. There is fire. Greg Williams likes Ed Oliver. I am not making this up. Ed Oliver, top 5 buzz. Atlanta, Oakland, and the Jets are all in on Ed Oliver. I am feeling okay. I'm feeling a lot of adrenaline. Let's go get Q or Ed. Q or Josh. Quinnen or Josh. Please. Kid Blue, I'm telling you that Ed Oliver is going in the top 5, and I'm telling you, we are living life big time. We are living life. And then at number 17, I think we could trade back with the Chargers and possibly get Stidham. I am comfortable getting Stidham at the end of round 1. That's just me. I'm comfortable getting Stidham. I'm worried about Locke being in the top 10. If we love Drew Lock, we go to the Lions and we make a deal with Detroit. Detroit is the perfect trading partner for us. I think Buffalo is not willing to do business. I think Buffalo likes people. Buffalo likes linemen. They like the tight end from Iowa. I think that Buffalo is not really an ideal trading partner if we want to get back into the quarterback market. I really like Detroit at number 8 as a possible landing spot for us. as a possible landing spot for Drew Lock. I don't know what Oakland anymore. I think Oakland, you've heard discussions about quarterback, you've heard discussions about Oliver. I think Oliver is Oakland. I think Oakland is high upside. John, I'm telling you, Jarrett Stidham is going to be a quality starter in this NFL. You watch, my friend. Just watch the tape. Jarrett Stidham can throw a ball 70 yards. He has the quickest release. He's deadly accurate. When the feet is there, he has a quick release. That's what Pat Shurmur likes. Pat Shurmur's son played in the SEC. That's a big key here. Kyle Shurmur played at Vanderbilt, and Drew Lock sliced apart Vanderbilt both years. Killed Kyle Shurmur. You know that Kyle Shurmur and Pat Shurmur know Drew Lock. You know that Kyle and Patrick Shurmur know Jarrett Stidham. They know the SEC. Drew Lock and Pat Shurmur, Pat Shurmur and Kyle Shurmur know the SEC. I don't think we're going Jones. I think it's a smokescreen. I just called out bullshit on myself. I turned myself in to jail. Because yesterday I was all in on Daniel Jones. I don't think I'm going to wake up tomorrow and be all in on Jones. You watch his highlights, okay? This is me doing Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones grimaces. He grimaces like a Game of Thrones White Walker. He's like, ah. He throws the ball like his shoulder is not attached to his body. He throws moon balls, and I don't want Eagles fans collecting moon balls tomorrow. So I'm out on Daniel. I'm out on Jones. If the Giants select Jones, I have no problem rooting for Jones. Wherever Jones goes, I'm rooting for Jones because he's taken a whole bunch of shit from everybody on Twitter. Nobody believes in Jones. So I'm rooting for Jones, but I just don't see it. The Night King is absolutely incredible. You know, he reminds me of Mahomes. I'm scared. I think Mayock is smart. I do. I love that hire for Oakland. And I love Mayock sending home the scouts. I love that freaking move by Mike Mayock. That's a power move, again, because he won't even tell his daughter about the pick. So I freaking love that move. I love it. Gentleman is not getting fired anyway. You saw the Odell Beckham thing, right? Odell didn't like New York. I mean, you saw that. That was a toxic relationship. Don't look at the chat. I'll look at the chat. Oh, Pigskin Pete, my man. Pigskin freaking Pete, you're the best. Pigskin Pete. Oh, man, what is going on, pal? Trying to go to the draft tomorrow, and your Carolina Panthers are going to select an offensive lineman or they're going to select a cornerback. But my friend Pigskin Pete, everybody go to Pete's channel. He has great content on college football. I love Pigskin Pete's channel. Love Dave Gettleman. I don't know if Daniel will be a preseason champion or not. It's going to be the most fun draft in a very, very long time. I really think we could take Stidham at 17 and shock the world. And I'm all here for Jarrett Stidham. I'm now on the Stidham bandwagon, and I want the Redskins to go up and get Dwayne Haskins. And I want there to be a nice rivalry with Dwayne and the Giants. And I cannot wait for the Redskins to make some major splashes tomorrow night with this franchise. Oh, man. So one day until the draft, I'm going to go about 5 more minutes. Talking about the draft. I think we have Bosa. We have Murray slotted in. And then number 3 to number 6, this is about as unpredictable as we are going to get in a long, long time. I think Drew Lock ends up in Denver. If he gets to Denver, I think Denver's going to be making their push. I see Haskins being a Redskin. That's what I see. I see Ed Oliver being a New York Jet. And those are the things that I'm going to predict. And that means that Quinnen could be a Raider, and it is going to be crazy. I don't think Stidham is. I'd almost bet any amount of. If Jarrett Stidham goes to the third round, I personally will come and send a donation to Kid Blue. You'll get monetized, my friend, and I'm sending you a nice, healthy donation when the credit card checks out of maybe north of $35 for Jarrett Stidham. Every pick in the third round, I'll add $5. That's how much I believe Jarrett Stidham. That's how much I believe Jarrett Stidham. If Jarrett Stidham goes in the third round, there is no way. This kid is too good on tape, and he is absolutely a lock for the second round. Absolutely a lock. This quarterback class, yeah, it's very interesting. I like Herbert and Tua even more, but Daniel Jones, there's way too much. Like this morning, I woke up and I saw Jones, and I'm like, I'm going to really have to talk myself into this guy, and I was talking about Cutcliffe. I was watching his interviews. I love the fact that he looks like Eli Manning. I love the fact that everybody in the world will hate the pick. That's what I love. I love being I love going against the grain of the draft analysts and stuff. But then I'm like, you know what? This kid is just not great on tape. But then I look at Stidham and I'm like, this kid is a huge ceiling on tape. And I'm willing to have Jarrett sit behind Eli Manning. And that's what we are going to do. I'm telling you, second round or top first, we're getting Stidham and we're going to like it. It's going to be great. I'm not a Brian Burns fan either. Brian Burns is inconsistent. He didn't make his team great. I don't know anything about the kid personally. He might be a great kid. He's fast, and that's about it. Montez Sweat and Burns, to me, flashes in a pan. No substance. I don't really want them. Rashawn Gary is interesting. He could be good, but I'm not taking that risk. And Pigskin Pete knows that Jarrett Stidham was terrible against Clemson because Clemson absolutely almost murdered the guy in cold blood. I think he was sacked like 12 times. So really it comes down to the quarterback because at number 6, unfortunately, at number 6, I would even trade back with Washington maybe if at number 6, because I like Christian Wilkins at number 6. If Josh Allen and Q are gone, I like Wilkins. Then you get into Gary and Ed Oliver and all of these guys. I'm not in. I like Wilkins. I think he's the safest pick at number 6 that we can possibly get. We get Wilkins, we get Winovich, and we move on. So, oh my gosh, I'm not in on Ryan Finley. Even if Ryan Finley, I don't know, showed up with a stack of cash, even if Ryan Finley delivered, a whole bunch of really hot girls into the vicinity of Rover Sports, I'm still not Ryan Finley. Finley is the blandest quarterback in the world. He is Mike Glennon. He to me is Mike Glennon. He is as dry as freaking, sour wheat. I don't know. Ryan Finley is not going to do anything in this NFL. I'm going to say that right now. And I'm not going to lose sleep over Ryan Finley. Hunter Renfro's a little small. He made big plays. This slot receiver class, you have Penny Hart from Georgia State. Penny Hart is a guy to watch out for. And of course, Isabella is the crown jewel of the slot receiver. Hollywood Brown is going to be a really freaking good player. I don't know why Hollywood Brown is slipping outside the first round. People make too big of a deal of injuries. Now, I know Hollywood Brown is the cousin of Antonio. And that's why teams maybe are getting cold feet because they're like, I don't want Antonio making this kid like all crazy. I don't want, I don't want Antonio in his ear. But first of all, this kid, Hollywood Brown's absolutely unguardable. He's so fast. I mean, look at how the NFL's going. You have Tyreek Hill, who's flat out incredible. Juju Smith-Schuster isn't the most physically imposing guy. Hollywood Brown, the kid is going to produce. He's not like a John Ross. I mean, for some reason, John Ross can't stay healthy to save his damn life. And first of all, John Ross was put in a position to fail. John Ross needs to freaking step up. Corey and John Ross, that whole receiver class is pissing me off. I thought John Ross has a good ceiling. He has a good head on his shoulders. It's time to see John Ross play. But that Bengals team is basically where careers go to die, is where the Bengals are. So Hollywood Brown, man. Hollywood Brown's a great receiver. DK Metcalf is a consistent, tough receiver. He's going to be a good receiver too. Oh, giant rebuttal. I saw you on The Entertainer. You're doing great work, my friend. I hope I'm giving you some material here to rebut. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, John Ross. John Ross. Imagine that. We're not. I have Penn State people asking me about Trace McSorley. To me, he's like that guy Kyle Slaughter from the freaking Broncos. I mean, Trace McSorley, he's just not. He just doesn't throw like other NFL guys. He's 6'1". He looks like he's 5'8". He's like T.J. McConnell of the freaking NFL. Trace McSorley. He's going to be he's trying out for cornerback. He's like Fitzgerald. Now, Nick Fitzgerald could be like our freaking friend, the Mormon Taylor Taysom Hill. But by the way, Julian Love is at the cornerback out of he's the cornerback out of Stanford. Okay. I like Jordan Love's a quarterback next year is going to be good out of Utah State. Again, Jordan Love, Herbert, and Tua way better than this class. Jordan Love's going to be a great quarterback. But the Penn State cornerback is pretty good. I like the Penn State cornerback a lot. It doesn't matter. Calvin Johnson is not a good route runner either. When you're 6'6", you're going to be a great receiver. You think Plexico Burris is out there running that cone drill in under 5 seconds? No. There is no way that that Plexico Burris is getting down there and doing that cone shuttle drill at the combine. And he was a great receiver. He's one of our best receivers ever in the Giants receivers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am not a fan of Lamar Jackson at all. I think the Ravens, again, that's a team I am so tanking on. I'm tanking on the Ravens. I've always been tanking on the New York Jets. The Baltimore Ravens is an easy team to fade. The Redskins are usually really easy to fade. Who are my fade teams in the NFL? I'm not going to fade the Rams. They've burned me too many times. I'm fading the Seattle Seahawks for sure. I'm fading them pretty hard. With the Russell Wilson contract, they're a perfect team that is going to suck for a long time. The Cleveland Browns I'm fading right now, and I'm actually buying stock in Pittsburgh. So me and Colin Cowherd becoming the same person, except his hatred of Baker Mayfield is so unwarranted. And it's funny, it's all a spoof because he interviewed Lincoln Riley yesterday. Yeah, but that defense lost. They lost CJ. They lost a good pass. They lost the guys to the Packers. Their defense, like Zendarius Smith. They lost all those guys. These guys that for some reason are not known at all in the NFL. I'm telling you, Pigskin, they've lost players on the defense. Lamar Jackson, like Joel Rock said, Joel Rocks, you are the ultimate fade rover. You don't like me. You don't like really anything that I say. You jokingly always are joking with me. And you, my friend, are in agreement that Lamar Jackson is not that great. You know what's so funny? People are like, Daniel Jones is terrible. And they're like, I was so high on Lamar Jackson last year. I was so high on Lamar Jackson. Like, come on. Daniel Jones and Lamar are very similar. Oh, my. I don't know. I like Drew Lock and Stidham. I like those guys from the SEC. It is going to be, I'll tell you what, guys, I am so excited for this draft. You know what? This draft is addicting. I told myself I'd stay away from the NFL draft. I told myself I'd stay away from the mock draft. And the art of addiction is when you say you're going to stay away from it and you can't help it. Like when a new mock comes out, like on YouTube, I'm like, damn it, I have to freaking watch it. I have to watch it. It means nothing, but I have to watch it. And then I'm refreshing Twitter. I'm refreshing Daniel Jeremiah and Ben Albright. And I need these rumors. I need them so badly. Marcos. Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman's a good GM. I would select Devin Bush. I think Josh Jacobs' team is trending down. I love Josh Allen. I love both Josh Allens. That name, Josh Allen, if you name your son Josh Allen, I'm probably going to love Josh Allen. Everybody, it's cool. More people are coming to the Josh Allen Buffalo Bills fan base. More people are coming to that, and that's beautiful to see. I was a wait and see on Josh Allen. I'm convinced now. Sanders is a good back. I think Sanders is decent, like in the fourth round. I think the Memphis running back's pretty good. I think Ty Montgomery. I like the kid from it's not Ty Montgomery. I like the kid from Iowa State actually in the third round, but Miles Sanders, pretty decent player. Sanders is fine. He's like a fourth or a fifth. He's a little too frail. I don't love Sanders, but again, this is a 4 or 5. David Montgomery. So you think that it's Hollywood Brown. You think it's Hollywood Brown, and you think he's going to place Deshaun Jackson. That could be pretty devastating. Mike McCagnon. He's going to select out of Ed Oliver. He's going to mess it up. He's going to go for a crazy draft pick. Oh, I know. That's why we're probably taking Stidham, man. We're taking Stiddy Cent. And then that's what we're going to do. We're going to take Jarrett Stidham. I'm not even posting it in the title because you have to watch the video. Nick Bosa going number 1. I hope it. I don't think it's going to happen. No. Joel, you're the best. Thank you so much. It is. Apparently it is, but I've never tried it before, John, being honest with you. No. I want it to be crazy too. I want Oakland to do something crazy. I want the Redskins. It's all going down tomorrow night. Last minute, and we're going to end it at 32 minutes. And then next time I see you, I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. Jeff Probst, I'm taking the votes and I'm going back to LA, baby. I'm telling you, I'm like Jeff Probst. I'm going on that airplane. I have the votes in the bag, and we will find out who wins Survivor. Damian Lillard, cold-blooded assassin, my favorite player in the NBA. I might go past 32 minutes and make this 35 minutes. Damian Lillard's shot yesterday was absolutely one of the best three-point shots that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was my favorite. JR Smooth, I'm going to give you a moderator. That three-point shot was from Seattle. That three-point shot was, it really restored faith in humanity. To see Russell Westbrook, to see him talking all that shit, to Damian Lillard, and Damian Lillard being the bigger man and just letting it seep in and letting it motivate him. Dame Lillard is the hero. He is the hero. And Russell Westbrook is the villain. Paul George, and the next question, the good guys won. And it was a beautiful, beautiful moment last night with Damian Lillard. He just pulled up. He literally held the ball, and I'm like, holy shit, is he really going to shoot this ball from Eugene, Oregon? And he pulled up from the Moda Center line, and it was one of the greatest shots ever. The Thunder have no offense. Billy Donovan is an absolute joke. It's all Westbrook pounding the ball into the ground, and then it's like either him, George, or Dennis Schroeder is going to shoot a shot. Steven Adams, by the way, you're paying Steven Adams like $23 million. He's not even on the floor. He does absolutely nothing offensively. They draw no plays offensively. And Westbrook's a really good basketball player, but he was talking all that smack to Dame Lillard, and I love seeing Portland win. I love CJ McCollum, Evan Turner, Rodney Hood, Layman, our boy Nurkic coming in. I'm telling you, I like Golden State Warriors a lot. It is time for Dame Lillard to put his stamp on the NBA. This is kind of like Dame Lillard going all Dirk Nowitzki in 2011. And you were dying. You had the Westbrook jersey up there. And for years, I needed, to answer Maul's question, I needed Damian Lillard. I needed Damian Lillard to win a playoff series. I needed him to win, Malls. I needed it because the fact that Terry Stotts and his team got swept last year, it was embarrassing. But Damian Lillard, first of all, he's tremendously better than he was last year. He's never been this unbelievable of a shooter. He's just as good of a shooter now. He's entering into that Curry and Thompson range. Not for his career, but for his but for this year, not for the career, because for the career, Steph and Clay are way up there, but Dame Lillard has never been this good. He's been a very good shooter. He's an outrageous shooter right now. He's literally being a better shooter than Steph Curry. Even Curry, I don't think could have hit in that shot yesterday. Dame Lillard, it's been an overnight. It's been a 1-year improvement in his shot, and it is going to be unbelievable. Philip Burton, my man. What's up, Phil? Tomorrow night's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be raining a little bit in downtown Nashville. I think that Tim McGraw is doing a concert on Friday night. I think it's the coolest place to have the NFL draft. It should be there every year. I mean, Broadway is going to be unbelievable. I hope that some of the bars are open tomorrow night. And, oh, my gosh. My main man, Garrett. I'm calling you soon, buddy. Garrett Sanders, a.k.a. Smallvall, is in attendance for the NFL draft. He's dying. It's going to be a wonderful night. Oh, my goodness, Bad Dog. Oh, my goodness. How could you not root for Portland yesterday? How could you not root for Portland? I love that reaction, my friend. You have to get all these reactions. But you were ready to run out of the house yesterday. And I was the same way. I was ready to run out of the damn house. I was ready to run out of the house. I love Damian Lillard. It's time for Portland to win a NBA championship. I love that Portland also gets Denver. Denver doesn't scare me. I'm not scared of the Joker. I'm not scared of Jamal Murray. That team doesn't have go-to elite level players. And I'm telling you, Enes Kanter is playing great. Myers Leonard, this whole Trailblazer team, it's a special team. The chemistry that this Trailblazer team has, they play as a team. Terry Stotts, all the shit that he had to face last year of getting swept, he is back. And Dame Lillard, it's his time. He needs to beat Denver. And it's time for CJ. No one talks about McCollum, too. McCollum had 2 huge buckets. CJ McCollum, the Lehigh grad. CJ McCollum's a beast. Well, maybe Malls for this year, but career-wise, Steph Curry is the all-timer. What he did in 2016. Steph Curry is the all-timer. His ball handling is better than Dame Lillard. It is. His passing is also better than Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard's a better athlete. Dame Lillard is quicker than Steph Curry for sure. Dame Lillard is a better finisher. He's a lot stronger. I mean, the moves that he makes at the rim are better, but Steph Curry is a better basketball player than Dame Lillard. It's not insulting to Lillard. Dame Lillard hasn't really won these first round series. He lost to the Pelicans, and Steph Curry. I know he has Durant, but Steph Curry's been there, done that. He's won finals games, and he's been elite in the NBA finals. He's been elite. So Curry is clutch. Curry's clutch. I know you can point to 2016 all you want. Yeah, CJ. Aminu, Al Farouk. Yep, Enes Kanter, all the role guys. It's the most likable NBA team that we've seen in a long, long time. And they're going to play Denver. And Dame is getting the respect he deserves. He's totally been underrated, though. So Malls has been exactly right. Redskins, go Skins, go. Go Skins, go. How about this one? Hail to the Redskins. Hail to the Chief. Hail to the Redskins. Hail to old DC. How about the Redskins, baby? How about Dwayne freaking Haskins? Let's go, Redskins. Let's trade up into the top 5. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That is, you know what, Ray? Like, you don't have to do that on this stream, man. You really, I mean, that's not cool. I'm going to ignore that opinion and go to Joel. Joel freaking rocks. Joel rocks. My NBA Finals prediction, I am going to go, unfortunately. I think Golden State and the Toronto Raptors, and the Raptors can end up winning this damn thing. The draft tomorrow night is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I like the Raptors a lot. Even though I got the Sixers gear. I got Sixers, Meek Mill, 76ers. Saw them close it out yesterday. Big respect to Jared. I love Jared Dudley, by the way. Love Jared Dudley. I love the way he answers the media. He keeps it professional. He has a hatred. He brings that old school mentality to the game. Jared's so funny. He was waddling up and down the floor yesterday. He is overweight. He looks overweight. And Jared Dudley was the funniest thing I've ever seen in a basketball court. Jared Dudley yesterday was, you should have seen, at the arena, the Wells Fargo, when he went to the line, Dudley sucks. Every time he touched the ball, the boo birds were out. Jared Dudley. Oh, it was so funny. Russell, he's kind of has this little, like, you don't know if his head's certainly like in the game or not. Like, he's just so nonchalant. It's like, he's so nonchalant. It's what makes him pretty good. But that floater was ice cold. He had that 10-footer all day. He couldn't hit anything. LeVert is an absolute guy. He's an absolute trench guy. He's kind of like a freaking Pat Beverly. You want LeVert on your team. LeVert is fearless. LeVert played awesome basketball. He made a great name. He made a ton of money for this. If Kyler Murray goes to 6, I will be jumping for joy, actually. But I don't want I'm not a Haskins guy. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's it. I'm out. Until then, tomorrow night, Nashville, Tennessee is the site. What will Dave Gettleman do? What will the NFL do? Jeff Probst going to LA. We take the envelope and we find out tomorrow. The road ends in Nashville, Tennessee. Tomorrow night is the night.